Hey guys!
So hi guys, it's Nicole here and Lily, and today is obviously and Rosalie.
And me.
Obviously is the I don't want to say long-awaited wedding dress reveal, but because I don't know who's all interested in my wedding dress, but anyways, today is the sneak peek of it. And I decided that since I kind of only showed y'all a small glimpse of the flower girl dresses in the previous two, I think it was 2 videos ago, I decided to go ahead and go a little bit more in depth on the flower girl dresses to give y'all a little bit better look at them. So I'll be doing the flower girl dresses, the sneak peek of my wedding dress, and then I also received my wedding invitations in the mail about a week ago, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. So first things first is we're going to go ahead and do the invitations. Now, the back of the invitations look like this. They're just black and gold striped. Now, the reason why I did not get my invitations done with the black and orange were several reasons. First, most invitations that had, not the black and orange, sorry, orange and purple, most of the invitations that had orange, purple, and stuff like that were for invitations that were for like a costume Halloween party. I couldn't really find anything for a wedding, at least not on the website that I was using. And I only found, I looked several places for Halloween styled wedding invitations, and honestly you guys, there's actually not that many out there, at least not that I could find. So this design was the only one that I could find that I liked, and unfortunately I could not change the colors of it. This was the only colors that it came in, so that's why it looks like this. I had no problem with it, mainly because even though my wedding colors are orange and purple, the wedding theme is still supposed to be kind of Halloweenish, and these are Halloween in the fact that they have pumpkins and bats on them. So I'm about to show you. So yeah, so the back of it is just plain. You'll see why this color scheme is here, and this is the front of the invitation. So as you can see, it's got this gold design, leafy, viney, I don't know what you would call that, but just this gold design. It's got a pumpkin at the top, bat at the bottom, and it's got some smaller bats throughout the top of the invitation and the bottom. And then it basically just says, Nicole Garrison and Pablo Garcia request the honor of your presence at our wedding, Monday the 14th of October of 2019. It gives the name of the place, the address of the place, and that the ceremony will start at 6 and reception will follow. So it's just, like I said, just a basic invitation to give them all the when and where and all that. Next is the Rsvp card. I had Rsvp cards made. Now this Rsvp card does match the invitation in the back, has the same design, but this color scheme is actually the opposite. I'm about to show you, but I have to show you like in half, because unfortunately my phone number is on this invitation, you guys, and I'm not putting my phone number. I know better than to put my phone number out there in the world. So bear with me. We're gonna do this in parts. So first half looks like this. It has that same gold floral design, and it has a smaller little pumpkin. It says RSVP by September 10th, 2019. And then my phone number is right below that, because they're supposed to text it. They're supposed to text my number with, let me see if I can get this right.
It was a big one, and it was
with their name, and if they're bringing a +1. They're also it's also a BYOB event. And I chose to make it a BYOB event, you guys, because I'm not a huge alcoholic drinker. I only drink really on special occasions, and even then only 1 or 2 drinks. And I admit I am a fruity girl drinker. I only like the sweet, fruity flavored drinks.
That's where I get that from. Sort of.
She's got a sweet tooth like me. Not that I give her alcohol. I promise you guys, she does not drink alcohol. You know what I do? She makes comments like that, and next thing you know, I have a whole bunch of freaking people saying, you give your daughter alcohol? No, I don't. I promise you guys. She's just mentioning the sweet tooth, how she likes sugary sweet things. not alcohol. But anyways, my husband is a beer drinker, but he's picky about his beer. He likes only a certain kind. And we are providing a certain number of alcohol for the event, but we didn't want to buy a whole lot of alcohol, certain amount of alcohol ourselves. And we're doing it that way because we didn't want to end up spending a bunch of money on alcohol that, might not even get drank. So to make it easier on us, we just made it a BYOB. That way people who want to drink, they can just bring whatever kind that they like. And
your own.
they, we know it'll get drank because they bought it themselves and brought it themselves. So we don't have to worry about it. So that's why we made it a BYOB event. Then at the very bottom it says it says bride and groom are asking for help for a small honeymoon. A honeymoon donation box will be available at reception. Now I chose to do that just because we don't live in our own house. We live in we live in what we call a back house. So I don't have my own kitchen and I don't have my own restroom. I literally just have a living room and 2 bedrooms. That's it. And I have to share with the main house a restroom and the kitchen. And for most wedding gifts, from what I understand, wedding presents are usually household items that the couple will use in their own home. And I just didn't see the point in having gifts given to us that were like that, because I don't really have my own home to use them in. We're pretty cramped and crowded in here. I mean, literally, I have a full-size bed being propped up against a wall in my own bedroom because we have no space, nowhere else to put it, no space to put it. And we don't want to get rid of it because it was my oldest daughter's bed before we had my middle child. And then when we realized that we needed more room for them to sleep together because we were about to have a third, we made her not really get rid of her bed, but put her bed up to make room for a bunk bed in their room. To make room for a bunk bed in their room. And we have no storage, and that bed costed way too much for us to just throw it out or get rid of it. And no one that we know really wanted to buy it, so we have it propped up against a wall in our bedroom until we find our own place and she can finally have her own room back. But until then, it's kind of being propped up on a wall, and it's being used as a semi-shelf type thing. We've got bunches of like clothes and stuff like that just kind of stored up there, and yeah, that's just the way we're working right now. And so I just didn't see the point in having gifts given to us that were household items when we don't really have a home to use the household items in. So we decided, instead of presents, if people would just donate money to help either with the honeymoon or even with money for after, you guys. Like, we're having to use a lot of money in order to pay off this wedding, and so any money that can be donated at the wedding kind of gives us money to help make the payments to pay off the money we had to borrow in order to do the wedding, basically. So we just figured that would be more helpful. And you getting tired, Bella?
I'm falling asleep.
Alright, my son needs a nap. Sorry, you guys. So that's why we have he's really gonna fall asleep in my arms. So we're asking for donations for our honeymoon, and any money that is left over from the honeymoon we're gonna put toward making the payments to pay off whatever we had asked to borrow to make this wedding happen. Now the next thing is the envelope. Now this also has mine and my husband's phone number on it, so my daughter is going to help me out now that my hands are full. She's going to block just the phone numbers out. There we go. Right there. Oops. So it's a plain white envelope. This is literally the only design on it. That one pumpkin, and then right there it says RSVP, and then right below that I chose to have mine and my husband's name and phone numbers put there. Because most of our invitations are family. Hold on, let me get this camera to focus. Our family lives here in Texas, so most of our invitations were being handed out in person, so I didn't really need to have like an address or anything like that put in the corner. So I just had our names and our numbers put so they can RSVP that way. Now the few that I did have to mail out, I did buy some address sticker thingies, and I covered the phone numbers with the address stickers and then put the address that I was sending it out to. But there was literally just a couple, like I think 10 invitations that were sent out that way. So, and then I also got these envelope seals stickers. They're seals. They just say Nicole and Pablo with a big G, and then the design at the top obviously matches the invitations.
So probably look backwards for y'all then.
I'm gonna fix it to where it won't look backwards. And then last but not least, I also ordered save the dates. Now these save the dates are magnets. So they're just plain black on the other side because it's a magnet. And then it just saved the date for the wedding of Nicole and Pablo, Monday, 10/14/2019. And I would show you how they are magnets, but like I said, my hand is full and we would have to move the camera. We're not going to do that right now. Just take our word for it. It's a magnet. I do have some. I'm going to try. Move out of the way. If you look right here, other one. That's one of the magnets holding up the invitation. So just to give you an idea of, because that door is magnetic. That's all I can say. Now to give you guys, let me see if my son will let me put him down real quick, and then we will do the flower girl dresses. So give me just 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Successfully put him down. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is Rosalie's flower girl dress. Now she's my, for those of you who are just joining me, I do have 3 children. As you saw my son just now, he's almost 2, not quite yet. He turns 2 in November. And then I have 2 older girls. I have my middle child. Her name is Rosalie. She is 4, gonna be 5 next month. And then my oldest daughter, Lily, is 10 years old. She just turned 10 at the beginning of the year. So she's still, we're halfway there. So she still has like a half a year before she turns 11. Yeah. I got double-digit children. So the first I'm going to show you is Rosalie's dress. She is wearing the purple because it is now her favorite color. So I don't want to bring it completely out of the bag, you guys. So I'm just going to explain exactly what's going on. So the bottom of the dress is actually looped, and these flower petals are free flowing, so they're able to move around. So if she does like twirls and stuff, they'll move around the bottom of the dress. And then it comes with this purple sash with a big flower on it, and then in the back it's got a big purple bow, and then the ribbons that go with the bow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Self-explanatory. Now it does sit on her a little puffy, not hugely puffy, but just a little bit. Whereas my older daughter, because she's so much taller, her dress on her lays a little bit flatter. So I am going to order them some underskirts to help puff out the dress a little bit better. So yeah, there's hers. Now Lily's dress, at the time, purple was Lily's favorite color. And so she voluntarily said that she would wear the orange. But now she actually likes the color and doesn't mind wearing purple anyway. Doesn't mind wearing orange anyway. So hers is literally the same as Rosalie's, just orange instead of purple. And so this is her sash thingy. It's got the big flower that'll be on the front. And then it's got this in the back. Now the sashes are Velcro for easy way to put it on and off.
Dress.
And yeah, so there's that. And then the bow that's in the back with the ribbons that hang down. Then she's got, like I said, she's got the same little flowery design on the bottom. And then the rest of her dress is white. like I said, pretty simple, easy. Alright, now into the more difficult one. This one, like I said, I can only give y'all a sneak peek of, because if my husband ever watches these videos, I don't want him to see the wedding dress on it. And he has been kind of getting a little bit more interested in watching my videos, so like I said, you guys are only going to get a sneak peek. If you want to see the dress in its entirety, you got to come back and stay tuned and subscribe and all that.
Click the bell notification to get notified every single time we post a new video. Yeah.
That. If you want to be able to see the dress in the entirety, you'll have to wait for the wedding day, basically. So,
Well,
go ahead and give y'all
the bottom.
You're going to get the sneak peek of the bottom, because most of the action is up at the top, you guys, so I can't really show too much. If I can get it open.
What? Mama.
This is better explained when it was lying on the floor.
So,
It's got the best way that I can describe it, you guys, so bear with all the wobbliness, you guys. I'm going to grab my phone here so I can show you.
I'm going to put
So, it has layers to it, and I don't mean like, oh, there's a bottom layer and then on top of that layer is another layer. No, I mean it's got one, kind of like the way people cut their hair. You've got like a long layer, then a short layer, and then another short layer. It's something like that. So,
kind of like Cinderella's dress.
it's not like Cinderella's dress. So, it's got these, like I said, the best way I can explain it is it's got layers.
So,
This one's not really, here we go. Here we go. So, as you can see, like, there's this layer, and then there's this layer, and then there's this layer, and then there's this layer. And then it does have some beaded lace appliques. Well, so you're gonna fall, Mama. Don't do that. And, yeah. So, let me see. There we go. So here's the lace beaded appliques. And then,
stop.
here we go. So, here's a layer, and here's a layer, and then there's a layer, and then there's another layer. It's got, like I said, it has several layers to it. Like, that's the best way I can explain it, you guys.
Oh my God, we're so close.
Yeah. So if you want to see the rest of the dress in its entirety, you have to stay tuned for the wedding day. And I do have another wedding haul video to be going up soon. I have some stuff that is supposed to be coming in the mail tomorrow and Friday. We'll see if they actually arrive tomorrow and Friday. I've had some bad luck with packages arriving when they say they're going to, so we'll see. It says I'm guaranteed. It said I'm guaranteed delivery Thursday, August 8th, so we'll see. But once I have all that stuff in, I will be doing another wedding haul video, because it's more stuff for the actual venue. So it's like my aisle decorations and the bow ties for the grooms and something else. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, if you guys would like to know that, please subscribe to my channel so you know when I post, and turn on the bell notification so you know whenever I post a video. And please leave a like down below if you liked my video. And if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them down below. I will try and answer them. And yeah, I believe that's it, you guys. So until next time, bye.